This is the blues news. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Now, family, today's headlines got folks praying, arguing, and side-eyeing the government all at once. So let's get into this first story. Now, y'all, Ray J reportedly ended up hospitalized in Las Vegas just hours after getting knocked out during a viral celebrity fight.
What?
Now, doctors reportedly monitoring possible concussion symptoms and heart concerns. And family, this situation hitting different because Ray J already been battling serious health issues this year.
Exactly.
Now, earlier this year, he revealed his heart was allegedly functioning at a low percentage.
Allegedly.
Admitted heavy alcohol and drug use may have contributed to his health struggles. And that he had a few months to live.
A few months?
That's what he said. Now, social media is cracking jokes suddenly, and they've gotten real quiet. Because folks are saying, we forget celebrities, humans, until something serious happens.
That's right.
So true. Now, this story has black women and healthcare workers fired all the way up. FTC, let's get into it. Now, y'all, July 1st bringing rules that hit hard because federal loan limits getting cut for healthcare jobs.
Hold on.
Now, for folks who don't know what's happening here, graduate students in nursing and social work is facing fear.
Say what?
A new federal rule changing who qualifies for major aid, while medical fields like law and dentistry are still getting paid.
Oh, that ain't right.
right.
But
That ain't
nursing, social work, public health too, got left off the list like their professions aren't valuable to you.
Clock it.
Come on, clock it. And family, black women dominate many of those careers nationwide. So folks are saying this rule could push future nurses aside.
That
Now,
part.
FTC, can y'all break this down real quick? Because wait a minute, how in the world are nurses not considered professional enough for higher student aid? The nurses? The same folks keeping hospitals running, checking vitals, saving lives, holding patients' hands while families crying in waiting rooms? And social workers too? The people handling mental health crisis, child welfare, addiction recovery, homelessness, trauma, all of it? Family, this what's got people upset because the careers most filled by black women and working class women, somehow the first ones getting financially squeezed. And people online are saying, funny how the country calls you heroes during a crisis. Y'all remember the pandemic?
Yes, we
okay.
do.
Until it's time to fund the education. That's the part setting the internet off. FTC.
Yes.
Shall we proceed?
Yes,
yes,
indeed.
indeed.
Let's go on. Now listen, 25 states already filed suit saying this new loan policy harmful at the root.
Take them to court.
Take 'em to court.
Take 'em to court.
Healthcare leaders warning staff shortages could rise while students wondering how they supposed to survive.
Talk about
Because
it.
tuition is climbing while support is getting thin and private loans got interest rates designed to sink in. Now,
ridiculous.
black communities already struggling finding proper care, and folks saying fewer black nurses makes things worse from there.
Preach
And
that.
the message is clear if you're hearing this tonight. The quiet policies sometimes change the most lives. Go ahead, Lou, bring that soul to life tonight. Ray J reportedly hospitalized after that Vegas scene. Now fans online saying prayers up, this deeper than memes.
Amen.
Federal loan
Amen.
changes got healthcare workers stressed because nurses, social workers got left off the list. 25 states already taking this fight to the court, while students wondering why they supposed to afford support. And the message is clear, y'all hear it tonight. The quiet policies sometimes change the most lives. This is the Blues News. Anything can happen in this day. Oh, Lord. Well, we'll do it again, same time, same place. And we'll do it the Sisaundra Show. Well,
All right, now come on in, everybody. Bring your energy because it's time for the Sisaundra Show.
Yes! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sisaundra Show. Y'all, thank you for tuning in where the conversations go deeper, the healing gets honest, and the stories remind us how much childhood shapes the adults we become. Would y'all please go ahead and make some noise for one of the baddest bands in the whole land? For the culture, fellas! How y'all feeling?
Feeling great.
Like you know that you should. You are back in black. I'm half black today.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Listen, y'all, so tonight we're going deep because sometimes the hardest thing to heal from is what was normalized growing up. So with that, I need y'all to go ahead and get all comfy, grab that bubbly beverage, and let's get this show started. Let's get it. Ooh, let's get it started, y'all. So family, today's conversation is a heavy one, but it's a necessary one because sometimes the deepest wounds people carry aren't the ones you can physically see. They're the emotional ones that started in childhood, inside family dynamics, abandonment, silence, survival, and the things people were taught to normalize growing up. Today we're talking about fatherlessness, emotional identity, generational trauma, and the unhealthy patterns many families quietly pass down without even realizing it. And joining us today is a couple whose mission is centered around healing, mentorship, emotional intelligence, and helping families rebuild from the inside out. Would you please welcome Mentors for Fatherless Children and Abused Families Corporation, Leo and Samara Robinson. Ooh! Leo and Samara. Yes, that's beautiful. So good to see you. Hello there, sir. Pleasure to meet you. Please have a seat. Yes, we have the Robinsons.
Hello.
Mr. and Mrs. Robinson.
Yes.
Do people do that to y'all?
They do it to us all the time.
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
and Mrs.
I
Robinson.
couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you both here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, of course. So talk to me, when people hear fatherlessness, a lot of times they only think about physical absence, but sometimes a father can physically be there in the house, in your life, and emotionally absent at the same time. No guidance, no emotional safety, no affection, no real connection. And I think a lot of children grow into adults still carrying wounds they never even had the language to explain. What emotional wounds do you think many fatherless children silently carry into adulthood?
Please, I can answer that. Most likely it's more of the death of the family, like if a father is deceased or if a grandparent is not around and they have to depend on that particular father. It's a lot harder for them to relate to society because they're not opening up to their home. They're not opening up to the people around them. So they need someone, an outlet, or someone that cares to give them the understanding that somebody can talk for them and give them some insight on the depression they're going through from not being able to communicate to their relatives.
Yes, and that is
So fatherlessness is extremely important.
It is.
Yes,
I agree
I was
with you
one of those
100%.
predicated from
You
that.
were fatherless.
I was. My father was murdered when I was 13. So,
No,
yes.
I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you.
I'm so very sorry. How did that affect you?
Well, it affected me a lot. I got into the streets around the 90s. There were a lot of drugs and alcoholism and me wanting to be a rapper and trying to figure out my direction. If I would have had a mentor or someone to guide me, I probably would have been a better person.
Yes, I feel you on that.
Yes.
So do you think some adults spend their whole lives trying to heal wounds they never realized started in childhood?
I definitely think so. A lot of adults have unhealed wounds and they don't know how to express it. But in ways when it comes out in a negative way. And they tend to pass that on through their generation, and it become a generational curse, like most people say. So you have to be the one that change that generational curse and make it into a generational blessings.
And I think a big part of it that's a challenge is most people don't even know that it's a curse. You're just doing what you've been told to do. Your mama did it, your daddy did it, everybody did it.
Yeah.
Correct. Until someone tells you that's not healthy, then you just continue to function in it.
Yes.
What do you think is the real meaning behind what people casually call daddy issues?
A lot of mental health, actually. It's a feeling of loneliness, and a piece of you is missing, and you didn't get a chance to connect with that father or that mother that you needed when you was younger. So we became the people we needed when we were younger.
That's beautiful.
Yes, our mission says that a lot in our mission statement. It's funny that, you know, we're here right now and able to express what we went through and how it began. I would love you to know our mission statement so you can understand the wholeheartedness
Would you
of it.
please share it with
I
us?
would love that. Could you do it with me?
Yes,
Everybody
let's
in
do
the
it.
audience to open your hands
Yes.
like this and say, we're an outreach organization.
We're an
We're
outreach.
an outreach organization.
We intervene.
We
We
intervene.
intervene.
We uplift,
We
uplift,
educate,
we
educate,
and motivate
and
motivate.
we motivate.
through peace,
Through
peace,
love,
love,
and unity.
and
unity.
unity.
And that is our mission statement. That's what we do in our organization.
That is so
And we do it through
beautiful.
workshops, emotional intelligence, and just being that person we needed when we were younger.
That is so powerful. That just shows truly that you work with young people. Did y'all get that? We just had interactive. I love it. I love
Yes,
it.
it's more interactive.
How does growing up without emotional guidance affect the way people love, trust, communicate, or even see themselves later in life?
When people grow up without emotional guidance, when they finally realize that, they feel a sense of relief. They feel like they're not alone. They feel like, well, if I've been doing this whole time and no one said something, now I'm being heard, now I'm being seen. Now
Yes.
someone recognized my emotion and my feel, and I matter. And that's what we do with our youth and families. Even our older adults or parenting classes, we teach them that they matter and their kids also matter. So they pass down.
That's so
to that
important because
generation.
that's what most people want to see. They just want to be seen. They want to feel like people care about them, and you're doing that on a
That's
daily basis.
wholeheartedly what we do on a regular basis.
That's
yes.
amazing.
Thank you.
Do you think some children grow up secretly believing they weren't worthy of being fully loved simply because a parent was absent emotionally or physically?
Oh, definitely. We have a couple of those families currently right now. Most of our families and youth believe that they are not being seen or heard. So therefore, that's why we have a whole family together, a holistic approach to family,
That's
where we
beautiful.
bring them together and we look at their challenges and we create opportunities of growth. That's what we call them.
That's beautiful. Do they ever not get over, but embrace or accept the fact of the fatherlessness? Do they feel whole at some point? Do these kids have the opportunity to feel whole after being with you for a certain amount of time? Or do they continuously have that
They
challenge?
become relatives and family. They call me Unc. A lot of the youth
I love
consider
it.
having an Unc around, someone they can count on. Our 24-hour service is always available for
Oh,
them.
that's awesome.
We lead them back to the mentorship of the website, mentorsforfatherlesschildren.com, where they can get access to a mentor or our workshops. We do 3 events like Orlando Magic Games and Orlando Pride Soccer. We have one of the games this weekend. So we give them opportunities to show their emotional right now where they are emotionally, where we can assist them on after going to the games. They have a one-on-one with our mentors,
that's
and they talk
wonderful.
after those events. And then we have classes every Tuesday and Wednesday at our location
Really?
in downtown
Yes,
Orlando. So they pretty much become family and look for Unc and Auntie and
Yes.
our teachers and mentors. So
They
it's a
know
really
that they
good
can count on
community.
you.
Yes.
Yes.
So that
that's-
feeling of fatherlessness never leaves them, though. We're not
Right.
here to replace the father or
No,
mother.
not at all.
We're
Right.
here to support that family system,
Yes.
to bridge the gap, to bring that family together and closer together. And we're the trusted auntie or uncle to support
I
that.
love it. That's so powerful.
5 years ago, we started in our house. We did not have a location, and the people in the neighborhood would come into our backyard just to get away from their parents. And we were like, "You need some assistance." And my wife come from New York, where she started with Red Hook Initiative, and I didn't know what a nonprofit was in 2021 when we met in November.
Wow.
And we started the nonprofit in December. She was like, "You need a nonprofit," because I was helping a lot of youth in the neighborhood.
Right.
So she instantly started. She went and filed for the nonprofit in December after we met in November.
Wow.
And we
Yes, a
started
week
our
later.
relationship
I
in this
love it.
nonprofit.
I
So
love
we did
that.
not know anything about each other,
A
but we knew we had a
relationship with
mission
purpose.
together to help
Yes,
the community.
definitely.
What I mean, I don't understand how you could do any better than in a relationship where you have common goals, commonalities. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's so important.
Yes,
and
Sister
you want
Sandra.
to help
Thank you.
people. That's beautiful.
That's
It's
what
a
it's all about.
ministry.
Yes.
It's a ministry.
So the thing that attracted me to him was his heart, the way he catered to people, the way he saw the
good in
the
people.
innocence of in
Really?
everyone.
And you saw that in 30 days.
Hey,
Cause honey, she found.
Well, she was more of my guardian because I would let anybody, I kind of like was the person that opened up to people and let them tell me everything. And they would just pour their emotions on me. And then I would say, okay, now we have to get you some help and stability. She's like, you need a nonprofit. I'm like, what's that?
He needed a lot of
I
resources.
love
He needed a
it.
community.
I love
So
it.
we started in
You got a
21.
nonprofit and a rib.
I got a rib.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Won't he do it?
Come on now, give me that.
Come on now.
This is national TV. I'm on the Sisaundra Show.
Oh, you better come on now.
I love to jam with her now. So we're here for the cause of helping fatherlessness and abuse in the community,
Yes.
and it's so important. And
It
I
is
thank
so
God
very
for you.
important.
And
Thank you so
for
much.
giving us
Thank
an
you for
outlet for
having
this.
It's an honor to have you on my platform. My platform is yours. Is there
Glory.
if there's
Thank you.
anything we can do to help you with helping children? I mean,
Just
just give us a buzz.
My God.
We're in. Now, let's get on to this next question
Yes,
right
ma'am.
here
Yes,
because
ma'am.
it's very deep. Every family has things they normalize that probably shouldn't be normal, right? The yelling, the emotional shutdowns, the lack of communication, the silent tension, the survival mentality.
Yes.
But when people grow up around certain behaviors long enough, it just starts feeling regular. And sometimes people don't realize something was unhealthy until they experience something healthier later in life. We discussed this a little bit. How many unhealthy emotional patterns do families normalize simply because it's all they've ever known?
That question is a loaded question.
That is very loaded. I'm sorry, it's on you now.
Thank you. So our families have a lot of unhealthy relationship with their family members, and which put a strain in the household. So most of our family, they already have no fathers or no mothers or no support system. On top of that, they have grief, they have loneliness, they have no empathy, and they're really depressed in a way. And the way of them showing their depression is through screaming. I'm not being heard. I'm not here. No one loves me. No one wants me here. So we're here to let them know their self-worth. You matter. You're important. Everything you needed was already built inside of you. All you needed was someone to bring that out and make it grow.
Yes.
So that's what we do, and that's what we invite the community to come to.
Each
so
one
we
teach
train our mentors to do so. So we have a trauma-informed care mentorship program.
That's wonderful
Yes.
because trauma is a part of fatherlessness.
Yes, it is.
It is
Each one of
very
our mentors
traumatic.
go through a system of care where they have to get youth mental health first aid, adult
Excellent.
mental health first aid,
Very good.
crisis intervention. Human trafficking is very important to know, and level 2 background check can definitely help us protect their information. So we try to train our mentors or get them certified so they can continue offering these emotional intelligence classes through
Yes.
agriculture, music, painting, arts. It's just any way that we can reach you, we're going to do our best meeting you where you are.
Yes.
I'm a licensed
Yes.
peer support specialist, and that's one of my licenses I got meeting this lovely woman told me I needed to go get that because of the work that I do currently.
She told you needed the license too.
She told me
Oh,
I
you
needed the
are
license.
everything.
She is a guardian
You're
among guardians.
amazing, right?
When you have a rib, you
Yes.
have a
You got
a
that
better
rib,
life. Come
yes.
on now.
Oh, a
Thank you.
rib makes a better life. That
Come on
good
now.
rib.
Thank you.
Do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
think people sometimes defend unhealthy family behaviors simply because it's familiar to them?
Yes.
I think
agree.
that's all they know.
Yeah.
No one ever taught them any better, which is the reason why we created an emotional intelligence class, which teach them how to manage their emotion and identify. So being aware of how you are, how you're expressing yourself, and not letting things just pile up and just getting it out
Right.
in some way, shape, or form. That's the reason why we have different recreational classes or events for them to express themselves.
That's incredible. And how long have y'all been doing this?
5 years.
Since
5
2000,
years.
December 2021. We met November 2021. and it
And
has
you
been
started
a
in
journey.
December,
It
and
started in
5 years
December, and
later,
5 years
okay.
later.
5 years
Partnerships
later.
with Orange County Sheriff's Department,
That's amazing.
et cetera. It's just been great. Go ahead.
So I'm going to ask Mrs. Robinson, since she's the one that's giving all the great advice in the regards of what we need to do next. I'm sure you already know, but what y'all going to do next now?
Next, we are
Stabilize
gonna
foundation.
let God show us the way, and
Stabilize a foundation, a location that is known around Central Florida, where we can conduct our classes and not have to worry about operational cost or paying for the building or things like that, because that's been limiting us on continuing our process in
Of
certain
course.
areas. So really just continuing to help the youth, help the community, get a stabilized foundation and location that they can come to on a regular basis,
Yes.
and get some transportation. That's the biggest problem with our families. They want to be in the programs,
They just don't have a way to get there,
A way
or
to get
get the
there.
kids there.
and when they get there, they have to find a way home because the mothers have to work. Or
Correct.
they're not able to help the youth, so they have to catch buses, and then we have to
Yes.
deal with human trafficking and other things to protect the kids. Working with the police department to have them on standby for when they leave the class so they can get home safely.
Safely,
All these
yes.
are parts of why we need support, why we need the community's help, and why we are here.
Well, where
to
can
help.
we find you to be able to help? Do you have a
Thank you.
website?
yes.
Do you
So
have
our website is mentorsforfatherlesschildren.com.
Yes.
mentors for fatherlesschildren.com.
Yes, ma'am.
I am asking all of our viewers to go and check it out, and please help if you can. I can't think of a better organization to help. We are supposed to help the fatherless. We're supposed to help
orphans.
orphans, widows, all
Yes,
of that.
you
So
know.
you all are doing the right
Come
work.
on.
I'm a PK, so
I see
you
you.
know.
Yes, ma'am.
Amen. So I love the work that you're doing. Can you tell us how difficult is it for somebody to break generational patterns when dysfunction is all they've ever experienced growing up?
Oh, well, it's very difficult. It required discipline, consistency, and accountability.
Yes. And first, to be made aware that you're even living in a position that's not good for you.
Yeah.
Because we just do things because everybody did it. We said that before. Everybody did this, and so we're accustomed to doing it now, and somebody's got to break.
Getting an assessment from our website whenever you sign up as getting a mentor or getting involved. It's good to do an assessment on our website so we can get you in front of our program manager or one of our lead mentors to find out how we can associate your issue and get you to the case management that we work with Orange County Neighborhood Centers for Families and just get you in the right resources, assistance
it.
with homelessness and food.
Have you always been this kind of man?
Yes,
This
I have.
kind of person?
My mother
Yes.
was a counselor, a therapist type woman, and I grew up in an abusive family where I thought I knew everything, and I found out that I didn't know everything, and that they knew what was right for me, and I was hard-headed. So when I got older, starting a mentorship company was the only thing I could think about doing. When I met my wife, she made me know that the work that I was doing in the community needed to have a grounding that was going to allow other people to help me do the work
That
at the same
helpmate.
time.
Yes.
Thank God for the
Yes,
helpmate.
that's what I can say.
Indeed, indeed. So can you tell us how difficult is it for somebody to break,
No, please.
to break away from what's going on in your life when you don't have a father around? I have a child, and she is fatherless as
Yes.
well. And so I've watched a lot of what she's gone through. You have articulated that to me today. I'm waiting for that moment where she feels like she's whole without that father being around. And I just don't know
wait.
if that's going to be a
So
day I'll see
the
soon.
greatest part about what you said is that she's looking for an outlet to be able to express herself. First, we would do an evaluation to see what she likes to do. And secondly, we'll invite you to, like this weekend we have an Orlando Pride game that we have, that we'd invite you and her to come to just so you can see her enjoy something different. And then we'll have a sit down with you and her and go through a family assessment to find out what is really going on. And after the
Yes.
family assessment, we'll go into
The family
getting
goal plan.
Goal plan, so you can meet the goals and get you involved with our emotional intelligence classes, or just getting you into events until you feel comfortable enough to express yourself with a therapist or a counselor.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and I'll probably talk to you a little bit more after the show. To everyone, thank y'all so much for joining us. God bless you. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for The Culture.